Dear Family is a podcast hosted by Rachel Steinman, a writer, an educator, and a mental health advocate. And Rachel gets us up close and personal, so we feel a strong connection, familiarity, and comfort with her guests. So settle in and join us as we search for true healing and journey with Rachel and her most interesting guests.
Hi, Happy New Year, everyone. This podcast is about finding 2020 vision and inner peace in 2020. And I have 20 suggestions to do so. So let's forget the empty promises of the get rich and skinny resolutions of the past. The goal for this new decade should be to strive for inner peace, which I think is a most worthy objective and really the new definition of happiness and success. At the end of every year, after enjoying and indulging in all the holiday parties and festivities, I, probably like yourself, proclaim that I'm going to lead a healthier lifestyle come January 1st. For the last few years, I've even penned a list of resolutions that I revisit in 365 days as if it's going to hold me accountable. And I promise myself I'll have a better diet, I'll eat only whole foods, I'll get on a better sleep and gym schedule, and I'll even increase my meditation. I've also sworn that I'd be better about taking off my eye makeup before falling asleep, but the truth is I wake up with raccoon eyes about half the time. A resolution is a decision that you make on the first day of the year about things that you intend to do or stop doing that year. It's been proven most people don't keep their resolutions past January. So just look at the spike in gym memberships that begin in January and how they start falling off in February. So let's talk about 2020. 2020 vision is a term that's used to express the clarity or sharpness of vision measured at a distance of 20 feet. Now, it may be a bit cliche, but as we cross over into not just a new year, but a new decade, we all can benefit from having 2020 vision for 2020. When our eyes are wide open, we gain visual and mental clarity to illuminate the path that we're going to walk down, and it allows us to see the truth before us and what's most important to have a full and happy life. I believe, and I'm hoping you do too, that our mental health needs to be at the top of our list of priorities. Rather than seeing the goal of gaining mental health and finding inner peace as a should do, let's find inspiration and motivation for becoming and being mentally well as a mindset rather than a task. Now, here's the great news. If we're feeling mentally healthy, we're not only going to be happier, we're also going to increase our productivity. So goal setting, it's often highly practical with objectives and timelines and process considerations. And it's counterintuitive, but the more we are concretely goal and process focused, the more we're going to lose sight of our vision. Whereas inspiration, it has a transcendent element that helps us achieve our goals because of its intrinsic value. And by that, I mean it's something that we value just for its own sake. So the goal for 2020 is to find inspiration in the value of attaining inner peace in the present moment. That's the only time we really have anyway. So by following these 20 inspirational resolutions, you may end up getting rich and skinny in the process, but most importantly, you'll gain more meaning, value, and purpose in your life, which is the best outcome and the best goal and the best resolution of all. So here we go. Number 1, make time for fun. Yes, actually schedule it in your calendar. And of course, you can be spontaneous about it. But the point is, get out of the house and off your couch. There's a big, beautiful world out there just waiting for you to explore. Netflix and Instagram, they can wait. But that special concert or exhibit at the museum, it may never come back in town. Number 2, Give love with abandonment. Remind your family and friends how much you love them. When you share your warm sentiments, you're not only opening up your own heart, you're opening your loved ones' hearts as well. And get ready for that love fest. Number 3, let go of the pressure to excel for the recognition of others. We're often our harshest critic. So let go of your inner critical dialogue as well. Instead, be your own biggest cheerleader. Speak kindly and praise yourself. You are awesome. You're worthy of abundance, love, and happiness and success. Don't forget that. Number 4, feel the benefits of exercise on not just your physical health, but also your mental health. Yes, you'll look better in your jeans and you'll help your cardiovascular system work better. Obviously, great side effects of working out. But those endorphins that get pumped through your blood, they also assist you in having a rosier outlook. We need to love our body, our curves, our bumps and all, but we want to make our body healthier so that we feel more alive and more energetic and happier. And as we do that, just watch as you radiate beauty and confidence. Number 5, stop losing sleep over your worries. Now, I know this one is easier said than done, but write your worries down before you go to sleep. Keep a pen and paper with a flashlight nearby if you must. Add to your list at night. And again, don't use your cell phone, because if you keep it by your bed, you're likely going to want to get on it and get sidetracked. So take that list of worries and burn it. It feels awesome. I just did it recently and it's very freeing. Getting that restorative sleep by getting rid of those worries, it really works wonders. And 7 to 8 hours of sleep, now it may require some planning in advance, but it's so worth it because it decreases your stress level and you end up performing better the next morning. And believe it or not, it helps you stop binge eating because you're not consuming kind of fatty foods to keep your energy up. So number 6, set your priorities by committing them to paper. Again, here's that list, or a digital list if you prefer, but again, not one at night. And this one takes some planning also, but in the end, it saves you time and frustration. Now, I have an ever-changing to-do list that I just love crossing off, and it's made up of a to-do immediately section and another to-do list for when the immediate list is accomplished. Number 7, understand that a healthy amount of anxiety actually helps you perform better. Just replace that inner talk with, I'm so anxious, with, I'm so excited. Of course, on the other hand, if you're feeling overly anxious, make sure that you explore how to get your anxiety in check and to a healthy level by consulting a therapist. Number 8, continue the culture of encouraging others to talk about mental health and destigmatizing it by sharing your own story and opening up. It's so freeing. As Dr. Stephen Hinshaw, who's the head of the UC Berkeley Psychology Department and an award-winning author, says, disclosure breeds disclosure, right? We want to talk about this because I really believe we're only as sick as our secrets. So by acknowledging that we need help, we're moving towards inner peace and better health. Number 9, create just to create and enjoy it. Cook a new entree, paint, write a poem or song, repurpose an old vintage dress, or make anything that makes your heart sing. Creativity is truly one of the purest forms of being mindful and being in the moment. Number 10, understand fear is normal, but choose to be courageous and hopeful anyway. Doubt and insecurity, it will vanish, and you'll begin to prosper because nothing can hold you back. Number 11, expect to fail, but pick yourself back up again. I love this quote that you've probably heard a million times, but fall 7 times, get up 8. If you need inspiration, just think of any success story, business, sports, or otherwise, and know that there really is no such thing as lightning in a bottle, but rather it's hard work and perseverance that brings you success. The ultimate winner really is the person who never gives up. Number 12, Be philanthropic. If you haven't discovered it already, the giver is actually the one who gets the most in return. Do you want to feel happier? Volunteer and give back. It's an antidote to depression. Number 13, learn and be open-minded. The world is full of wonder if we open our eyes and our minds. Just start by getting a local library card and connect it to your smartphone. There's so many apps out there that you can download free books and audiobooks. Education, in my opinion, is the most priceless gift we can give ourselves. Number 14, play. Why do we have to stop playing, right? You don't have to be a kid, you can be an adult who plays. Actually, being young at heart keeps your spirit young, and nothing's more contagious than a smile and a twinkle in your eye. Chances are your favorite people to be around are those who are full of life with a healthy competitive spirit. Be that person who's a good sport, ready to dive into a new game or activity, or to just act silly, laugh, and be playful. Number 15, count your blessings. A sense of gratitude, it's really the ultimate path to happiness and inner peace. So this is just a little example, but when I'm faced with chores such as a mountain of laundry or a sink full of dishes, I reframe my mindset and I consider how lucky I am to have a family to feed, food on the table, a washer and dryer, and warm and clean clothes to wear. There's so much to be grateful for in this life, and opening our eyes to it, that's really the ultimate goal. Number 16, relax and carve out some time each day to shut down. Now, even if it's just a few minutes, so say you're a disheveled mother with kids that need your constant attention, or you're working around the clock, go and just close that bathroom door and sit on top of the toilet, close your eyes for a few minutes and take some deep breaths. And, I promise you, your batteries are going to get recharged. Number 17, savor life by understanding that it's not a conquer-all situation. It's a be in the moment and live life to the fullest one. It's a use your 5 senses to enjoy a meal or enjoy a view or a conversation. That's the situation we want to be in, to savor everything. Number 18, stop nagging and start praising. Now, I have to admit, as a mother of teenage daughters, and just ask my husband, I need to work on this one. But if we start with the positive and then maybe sandwich it with the ask and then put another positive at the end, you will be amazed at how much more pleasant everyone is. And to be honest, how much more gets done. Number 19, and again, and back to 18, that is a very intrinsic value, right? Okay, number 19, stop comparing yourself to others. You are uniquely created, a one-of-a-kind, amazing human being with a heart and soul like no other. Once you recognize this and you find your own inner peace, you're going to understand how your grass is the greenest, and it surrounds a place that you're never going to want to leave. And last but not least, number 20, make more time for family meals, dinner with friends, and space to make new acquaintances. It's the small moments that add up to the years and then the decades that make our collective time on this planet beautiful and give us a worthy life worth celebrating. So I wish you a very happy new year, happy 2020, and I want it to be filled with love and happiness, inner peace, and good mental health for all. This is Rachel Steinman. For more information or to contact me with any questions, comments, or guest ideas, please check out rightnowrachel.com. That's right with a W. Thank you so much for listening, subscribing, and sharing, dear family. And if you found value in what you've just heard, I would love and so appreciate a great review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Until next time, I wish you love, happiness, and good mental health.